52nd show of Healthy Living with Marilyn. 52. Pretty cool, huh,
That's
Judy?
a wonderful accomplishment, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I never thought we'd be going this long. My name is Dr. Marilyn Scott. I want to welcome you to Healthy Living with Marilyn. Thank you for joining us. If you're on Facebook, I will be answering comments after the show. I am about 15 feet away from it, I think. Aren't I, Judy? About 15 feet away?
Yes.
I'm about 15 feet away from my iPad. So please comment. Send your emojis. If you would, I'd appreciate it if you would go to my YouTube channel, which is Healthy Living with Marilyn Living, and just give me a thumbs up, just a little comment. Let me know that you're watching it. You can go back and forth, back and forth. Like I said, we are trying a condensed show this week. It's going to be 30 minutes. And I want to welcome my guest co-host, my bestest friend who keeps me going, who keeps me laughing all the time, Judy Richards. Thank you so much for coming and being with me tonight, Judy.
Oh,
I
I'm
so
happy to be
appreciate
here.
it. I really, really do.
You
know, Judy is, she like keeps me going. It's amazing what she does.
We always have a great time.
Yeah, we do. And we laugh so hard. We get that aerobics exercise done in 20 minutes, don't we, Judy?
That's right.
We definitely do. We laugh so hard sometimes. My ribs hurt. Totally. I'm telling you, Tammy, they hurt so bad. But we're laughing. And sometimes we laugh so much we cry. It's pretty cool, which is good for your skin. It's good for detoxing. It's very good. And so is laughing very good for detoxing. So tonight we are going to be talking about the secrets of skincare and how to take care of your skin, because it is the largest organ on your body. And a lot of times we all neglect it, don't we, Tammy?
Yes.
Yes, we do. And I want to introduce my guest tonight, Tammy Gartrell. She is a skincare expert. And she lives, where do you live, Tammy?
I live in Sandston, Virginia.
Oh, she came all the way up from Sandston.
Wow.
That's a trip.
I actually came from Fredericksburg because that's where I was all day.
Oh, really? Well, I appreciate, she really did a jump and a hike today, and I really want to thank you for being here, truly.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you are welcome. You know, one thing I want to talk about tonight, there's one thing I really want to discuss right now. I just want to show you my pants. You know, my leggings here.
I love them.
Yeah, aren't they cool?
Yes.
They are a friend of mine, Amy Brockman, and I know she can't watch tonight because she's got a meeting. But Amy, love you, gal. And I've got a pair of her super fun yoga pants on. And Amy is just so super fun anyhow. And she's got these super fun yoga pants. And she said to me one day when I went over to her house to try them on, she says, Marilyn, you can wear a medium. It's like, really? Let me tell you, Tammy, I got my mediums on. I got my mediums on. Yes, I do, Tammy. I got my mediums on, and they fit, and I didn't have to wiggle like a worm to get them on.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to thank you, Amy. That was my surprise for Amy tonight. She didn't know I was doing that. But she is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. I spent some time with her yesterday. But we're going to talk about skin care. And I know a lot of people don't understand their skin. They really don't. You know, there's 3 types of skin. There's the dry, which mine is really dry. I have really dry skin. I never really had acne when I was growing up, ever.
Wow,
A pimple here and there, you know, but I never really had acne.
That's because you had dry skin.
Because my skin was so dry. And that's why I take a lot of supplements that are, they're soft gels. I take evening primrose and some of those oils internally. I got to get back to taking them, but that's what helps keep my skin supple because my skin is so dry. A lot of times it's better if you take something inside instead of putting something on your face because you got to do both. Don't you agree, Tammy?
You got to do both.
You got to do both.
Right.
You got to do both. And so there is dry skin, which my skin is very dry, and it gets flaky. I noticed today it was flaky. And it was humid out, so I don't know why it was flaky. So that's what I struggle with, dry skin. And I've had eczema issues, and I've noticed my eczema issues were because I was eating a funky diet. Well, a couple weeks ago, I went to an allergist and found out I was allergic to a bunch of stuff. And I'm off that. But a couple days ago, Zen and I went to go to an Italian restaurant, and I had pizza with a little bit of cheese on it, and it set me off. I woke up the next day, and I was achy. My joints
From
hurt.
cheese?
Yes, I can't eat cheese. I'm allergic to mold and I'm allergic to milk, and that's a double whammy. So you can't eat cheese.
Yeah.
You know, so that made it challenging. So I have found that when I got off the foods that didn't like me, my skin is doing better, and it's not as dry as it used to be, because sometimes it gets very, very dry.
And so that helped with the eczema.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great to know.
Because somebody
A lot
told me,
of people
I had
suffer
eczema
from that.
here, and somebody said, a colleague of mine said, well, Marilyn, in Chinese medicine, that means that you've got digestive issues. Really? Really? Now, I'm not a Chinese medicine person. You know, I'm not an acupuncturist. I don't know a whole lot about Chinese medicine. My fields were homeopathy and herbs and Reiki and aromatherapy. But he said that means it's digestion. You got digestive issues. So I started with this eating plan, because I don't want to call it a diet, because the first 3 letters in the word diet are die, and I'm not going to die doing this. So I started with this eating plan, and it's getting better.
So this is like a lifestyle change for you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A lifestyle change.
And you're starting to see all the benefits.
Yes, and I'm feeling better in the morning.
Yes.
So,
it's this was kind of like a surprise then.
Yeah.
When your eczema started going away.
Exactly. And I was getting dry skin up here, you know, just in places. You get it in spots. I guess like when people have oily skin, that's another type of skin that people have, where a lot of times they have blemishes and
I have combination.
issues. You have combination? Yeah, and that's where, you know, you have it in the T-zone, and there's ways to figure out what you have. If you tone your skin and let it air dry for like 15 to 20 minutes, just let it air dry, you know, do its thing. I would not put a blow dryer on it, because it will really dry it out. I don't recommend doing that. But you can run around in your house with wet face, you know, and you can still get it dry pretty fast, right? So if you air dry it, and then if you check and it's dry up here, that means you've got dry skin. If you check over here and it's oily, or on your cheek, you might have oily skin. And if you check, you know, in certain areas, like if it's oily here but it's dry here, you've got combination skin. So there's different ways to test it. And Judy and I, a couple days ago, we were talking about makeup. Ladies, how do you clean your face after you go at night? Do you clean your face? Do you get it all off? You know, tell about the makeup thing, Tammy.
So if you wear makeup, you need to take it off, because if you don't, oxygen cannot get into your skin and
Into your pores, right?
and it makes your pores actually grow.
Right.
And
You don't want humongo bongo pores. That's not fun.
and
Right.
Pores are
makeup
not fun. Yeah.
makeup derives you from all the essential nutrients that you get. So it's very important to take it off. And it's very important to take it off with the right thing also. I happen to say I don't suggest you buying wipes. If you do buy wipes, make sure it says all natural, because most of them are made out of recycled materials and have chemicals in them. So that just makes your skin worse.
And a lot of times they have alcohol in them. And if you have dry skin, you don't want to put any alcohol on your face. If you have combination skin, you know, just don't use the wipes with any alcohol in them. That's what I suggest. If you get inexpensive wipes, you know, like everybody says, you get what you pay for. If you're going to go inexpensive, this is your skin. Wherever you go, there you are.
Right.
You know, your skin is part of your body.
That's right.
And you can't escape it. It's always with you.
Right.
Always with you.
I only use the wipes to take off makeup when I travel.
That's when I
'Cause it's
use them
so
when I travel,
convenient.
because it's
Yeah.
easier to pack them. You know, you got to go through Checkpoint Charlie, and they're looking at all that stuff.
They're
Judy went through
confiscating
Checkpoint
stuff.
Charlie a couple weeks ago, and what'd they take on you?
My sunscreen and my lotion
Yeah.
that I'd gone through LA and New York, and they let me get through checkpoint security, and I didn't have an issue. But here in Richmond, they confiscated
That was
them.
in Richmond.
And it's also important to make sure you check your makeup when you buy it, because if it has chemicals in it, it's not healthy for your skin.
That's right, because if you can't spell it, if you don't know what it is, if you can't pronounce it, don't put it on your body. Don't put it in your body. Don't put it on your skin.
Or
know?
at least research and find
Exactly.
out what it is.
I mean, there's natural ways. What I use to keep my skin moist, I use coconut oil. That's what I use. It's great for your skin. It's great for your digestion. It's great for a lot of things. And it's great for cooking because it's got a high heat content. It doesn't burn. It's like some oils do.
Right.
So I used it a couple days ago when I was doing the plantain. I had a little video on there where I was sautéing plantain, and it was good. I mean, the video was good, but the plantain was better.
Yeah.
You know. So I use this a lot, a whole lot. So,
I use a probiotic skin lotion, and so it moisturizes you. Also,
and what's in those probiotic skin lotions? Do they have?
It's made out of all natural ingredients, and it also automatically exfoliates your skin. So it takes off the dead cells, and it moisturizes you for 48 hours.
Does it feel like sand when you put it on?
No. Oh no. It does not. It feels
because some
like
exfoliants do that, and I have to be very careful with those.
It feels like heaven. As a matter of fact, when I leave here tonight, because I'm your host, I will leave you with what I have left.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, you know, because
try it.
Yeah, she can try it.
I can try it.
Yes.
I'll try it out. Does it work on dry skin? Because, you know, Tammy, my skin's so dry, it's like the Sahara Desert, truly.
Yeah.
It's very, very dry. So does it help moisturize my skin?
Yes. And it gets rid of eczema, and it gets rid of saliva.
Really?
Yeah. So I have a bottle that has about this much left in it. I'm going to leave it with you.
Well, gosh, I appreciate that. That. You know, speaking of skin, when you're under stress, you have to be careful. You have to be very mindful. You got to make sure that you're drinking plenty of water. When you go to like a chiropractor or a reflexologist or a we have water in these cups. We don't have tea. We don't have anything else. It's just plain H2O. But when you go to get a treatment, like if you're going to an acupuncturist or you're going to a massage therapist, especially a massage therapist, you're going to a reflexologist or you're going to a chiropractor, remember, before and after, make sure you drink plenty of water. You are supposed to drink half your body weight in ounces. So if you weigh 130 pounds, you have to drink 65 ounces of water, which is just a little over a gallon. But if you haven't done that before, I don't suggest you start drinking it all of a sudden right away because you can OD on water. I did that a couple days ago. I drank too much water and it was sloshing in my stomach, it does not feel good.
I've never had that problem of drinking too much water.
I know, you don't drink enough. I always am after her. Do you drink water? My husband doesn't drink a lot of water. I call him a camel, but he's better at home. You know, but when we're out, when we're driving, I always have a bottle of water with me. Make sure when you're traveling, you always have a bottle of water with you. Make sure that before you go through checkpoint Charlie at the airport, that you drink that water before you go because they will take it.
They will take it.
They will take it. But you know what I heard? I heard if you freeze that bottle of water, they will let you go through with it.
Well, that's interesting.
But I haven't tried that.
Yes.
I just heard about it. So I haven't tried it. Anyhow. But I want to talk about a couple books that I have here. My book, Be Amazing. Powerful results are just a leap away. I am so happy. My books have been sent from Create Space. They are on their way as we speak. If you would like a copy of this book, please get in touch with me. You can email me at marilynascott@gmail.com, or you can private message me on Facebook, or send me, if you're on Twitter, send me a direct message. Just get in touch with me because I will give you a special gift if you get in touch with me. So this book is just coming out. It's like a workbook. It has notes in it, page where you can put your notes. What I was talking to Aubrey about, Aubrey liked it because it wasn't a thick book. And a lot of it, you can write your notes in. And I put the lines in so you can write straight rather than scribbling through. You know, isn't that cool?
Yes.
So, because if you put a blank page, I mean, I write funky anyhow. And if I have the lines, it makes me more organized. Instead of writing in the margin, you've got this beautiful page where you can write all your notes.
Right.
It's like a really neat workbook. You know, and some of the chapters, like this chapter here, is a page. That's it. You know, and it's called, This Month Will Be Your Epic Month. Let It Shine. Be successful. Be happy. Be you. You know, and it's a page.
Exactly.
Did you know when you're happy, you live longer?
Well, yeah, I know. I know when you're happy, you live longer. You know, it's amazing. When you have positive attitude, when you emit positive energy, your skin glows.
Yep.
It really does. Your skin gets healthier when you're happy, when you smile. Your skin gets a whole lot healthier, truly. You know, and I've got a couple other books, so I'm going to do this right now because, you know, we are short on time, as usual. I have this great book, an inspirational biography about Ron Klein. Ron Klein is my coach. Ron Klein is the guy who keeps me focused and brings me back when I go astray. He is amazing. He is my lifeline to have gotten this book done with his lovely wife who wrote this book, Arlene Klein. They're very good friends. They live in Sarasota, Florida. I love them dearly, and if you get a chance, read this book. It's called An Inspirational Biography about Ron Klein. Ron Klein is absolutely amazing. He is an inventor. He is 83 years old. He is a senior millennial. I love him dearly. Ron, if you're watching this, love you. Say hello to Arlene, and I hope your wonderful cat Nala is doing well.
That's a great name. Nala.
Yeah, Nala. Isn't that cool? She's a
is.
beautiful cat. There's her picture on the back.
Oh,
yeah,
is
she's like a tabby.
Beautiful.
She's a tabby cat. It's really cool.
Oh,
it's really cool. So, and I have one more book that I want to talk about. Dr. Steve Taubman. Steve's been on my show before. He has a book called Buddha in the Trenches, and it teaches the art, science, and philosophy of turning your life's battlefields into playgrounds. It makes it a whole lot easier to live. You know, this is a hardback book. Dr. Steve has been on my show before. He is a former chiropractor. He's now an entertainer. He is a hypnotist. He goes out and gives speeches all over the world. And he has this really cool dog, which is a Labradoodle. And it's a small Australian Labradoodle. And his name is Woody. And Woody is part of his whole act that he does.
Oh, how
Woody
fun.
travels wherever he goes, and Woody's not a fan of traveling. He just wants to sit in the terminal and just sort of sleep. But yeah, so Woody is amazing. So Steve, if you're watching, I love your book. It's great. I've read this book like 3 times. It's a very easy read. It's not very long, and you know, he talks about how to lean into pressure. You know, don't rear back from it. Lean into it, and it's a great book. So Steve, great book. If you want to get these, they're on Amazon. I know Arlene's is on Amazon and mine is on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and just put in books and just put Be Amazing Marilyn Scott, it'll come right up. So, yeah. So that's what's going on with that. I'm really happy that my book is doing well. I'm going to have a book launch on July 21st up at Gather. So if you would like an invite, send me your personal mailing address, and I'll send you an invite, because I like snail mail. Judy and I like snail mail. Yeah. We found a snail mail you get.
Sending out personalized invitations.
Yeah, nice. Sending out personalized invitations. So what else do you have about skincare there, Tammy?
Well, I want to make sure everybody makes sure they put on their sunscreen. It's really important that you wear sunscreen that's over 15. Don't wear anything under that. More is better to protect you for the sun, and it's really important that you wear a moisturizer during the day. Did I tell you that already?
No, but you know, it's good to have a moisturizer, and a lot of the moisturizers that are out on the market do have an SPF 30 in it.
And make sure it has lots of antioxidants in it to protect you from the pollution, and you know how your windshield gets muggy, that gets on your skin too, just from being outside.
Yep. Yep. Like our skin is the protectant for our entire insides, you know, and if your skin's not doing right, and a lot of times your skin will tell you that something's going on, like with my eczema, and I was getting other funky things going on, especially after I had those tests when they came in, and I was with the allergist, and
with the test the allergist was running.
Yeah, my skin got kind of funky after that, you know, and I wasn't a fan of what they did to me, and you know, I got scared, to be honest with you. I almost hopped up off that table and said, "I'm out of here."
Yeah, I can understand that.
But if I hadn't promised my son that I would do that, I would have probably left, because I got scared, you know. Yeah, it was kind of scary for me. I'm not into invasive stuff, you know, getting injections right after another after another.
So it's kind of amazing how your skin tells you that something internally
is wrong. Yeah, your skin
internally
can tell you that something is very wrong, you know. And I had a friend who worshipped the sun, and she wound up getting squamous cell carcinoma. And she had to have a piece of her face taken off, and she was very upset about it. But she was a very negative person in the first place, and her skin showed it. And she, you know, if I went out and laid in the sun with her, I couldn't stay out long because I'd look like a lobster, and because I have very fair skin. And you know, be mindful of your skin. If you need to feel you need to go to a dermatologist, and you know, you might want to go to a dermatologist just to get it all checked out to see where you are. You know, because if something gets down to the lower layers of the skin, then you've got issues. You know. So what else do you have there, Tammy? That's
so I
information.
also recommend, if you want to stay looking young, that you also use a night cream. But make sure the night cream is not a mask that covers up your pores, you know, and make sure it's all natural.
Right.
Because that helps your skin breathe, and at night when your skin breathes, it looks better when you wake up in the morning. If you take supplements, okay, you can take supplements that actually renew your cells or help you from the inside out for the looks of your skin. Make sure when you look at your supplements that they're all natural too, and they don't have chemical additives.
Right.
And also make sure that if you buy supplements, make sure they're 100% absorbable, because if not, when you urinate, they just come out and they don't work. So
no, they don't.
So don't just go to the drugstore and pick up a supplement.
Yeah, something off the counter. You know, you've got to read what's in there. Read the fillers on the bottom. It will, you know, it'll say if you're getting a vitamin A, C, E. It'll say all of them on there. It might say niacin, which is a B. It might say B complex. It might say has some herbs in it. You got to read below that where it says other ingredients.
Right.
Because if it's got more other ingredients than what's above that, you don't want that one. That's a no. Because number one, it's a waste of your money. Number two, there's more fillers in there than there are the important things. So that's really important. And I just found out on some of the vitamins, they're putting shellac on them. So when they go in, they come out the same way, and you know,
no benefit at all then.
No benefit at all. And it's like I don't know. But anyhow, I don't want to go any further than that. But be mindful of what you're taking in your body. Be mindful of what you're putting on your skin, because that is really important. And I want to talk a little bit about energy, because if you are of a positive energy, your skin's going to look better. And Lisa Hazelgrove has an energy workshop this Saturday. It's going to be down at Melanie Caldwell's office. She is a pediatrician. I think she's Isaac's pediatrician, my grandson.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
I've met her before. She's down in Prince George. She's having a Niken workshop because she's with Niken. And she says if you would like to hear a doctor who's using energy technologies in her practice, which is interesting. She's a different type of pediatrician. She's part of a team. Lisa's part of a team presenting how to increase your energy, improve your health, and lighten your mind. You know, and when you have positive energy, that's why I have my book here, Be Amazing. Powerful results are just a leap away. You're going to feel better. When you are positive, you're going to feel better. When you read this book, I guarantee you're going to feel better. Because when I reread it before I sent, let's publish it, I felt a whole lot better when I was reading it.
You can also affect your environment around you.
Right.
Where you can, if you're coming in with a really positive, upbeat, energy, then you can make the whole people that are around you do the same. You can pick them
They'll
up.
gravitate to you. So she's this is a very inspirational, educational event. They're going to have fun demonstrations, door prizes, personal stories of improved health and wellness. She went through a lot of health issues before she started with the magnets and stuff. And she knows a lot about what's going on. And she talks about the frequency and the channels we're listening to. Are you looking for vibrational peace? I'm always looking for vibrational peace. You know, aren't you always looking for vibrational peace?
Yes.
Yeah. You know, so if you want to get in touch with Lisa, just get in touch with her, Lisa at lisahealthy.com. That's her email address. Her email address, again, is lisa@lisahealthy.com. And she's having this on Saturday, June 16th, which is in 2 days from 10:30 to 12:30 at Melanie Caldwell's 2035 Waterside Road, Prince George, Virginia. And if you want to find out about that, just go to her website. I know that she has it on there because I saw it. Go to her website and go to calendars, and she's got it all right there. So Lisa's a great gal. She's also been on my show, and she's also been a co-host as well. So she's really knows what she's talking about. So if you're having issues with that, just, get in touch with her. But as far as your skin, friends, get to know your skin. Get to love your skin, because that's the only thing you've got. Now, they say every 9 months we get a new body. Everything is new because all our cells rejuvenate, So, but don't wait 9 months to get a new body, Start doing it now. Make some rose water. Go to the health food store, get some rose water, and use that as a toner. I've known people. I used to make rose water when I had my office.
Did you?
Yeah. And it's easy to make. It's a great toner. Or use, you can use, this is not a toner, but you can also use avocados on your skin. Mashed up avocado. Do? Avocados help. That's what I got to start using. It helps put moisture and the natural oils back in your skin. So I really need to, I don't do a bentonite clay mask. I would do an avocado mask. I would totally do the opposite.
Someone like me that has oily and dry skin. Would you want to do an avocado mask?
I think I would for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you're putting your makeup on, you use your ring finger, right?
Right.
And you go, like if you're putting eye makeup on here, you go this way, and you just dab it. You don't rub it. And you want to use this finger because this is one of your weak fingers.
And this is the most sensitive part of your body.
Of your whole body, right here.
Even more so than your brain.
Right. This is really sensitive. This is like paper thin here. So you always want to, that's why a lot of people get, they get
bruises,
they get bags on. That's why it's so easy to get a black eye, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
My grandson Sammy's had 2 black eyes. He's only a year and a half, really? From preschool.
Keeps running
into things. You got to be careful. So, but so if you have any questions, how can they get in touch with you? Because we got 2 minutes. How can they get in touch with you?
So my website is www.tammygartrell.newyum.com, or you can call my phone 804-690-1465.
Go slower with your phone number so they can get it.
804-690-1465.
Yeah, because she is, she works for Nerium, which is a skincare products. And if you have any questions, get in touch with Tammy. She will be more than happy to help you out. I think they have supplements too, don't they?
They have wellness supplements.
They have wellness supplements, yeah. So if you're interested in that, get in touch with Tammy. Give them your phone number one more time, girlfriend.
804-690-1465.
There you go. And what's your email?
my email.
Yeah. Or what's your website?
My website is www.tammygartrell.newyum.com.
There you go. So it's easy to get in touch with Tammy. If you have trouble getting in touch with her, get in touch with me and I'll move you over to Tammy. Thank you, Tammy, so much for being with us tonight.
This was fun.
Yes, isn't it fun?
Yeah.
I love it. And Judy, as usual, you are my amazing girlfriend. What can I say? We laugh. I can't wait for us to go to the beach. We got to go to the beach soon. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. My husband's saying bye. So we will see you next week. You have a wonderful day and be amazing, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.